Hi everybody. I'm here to bring you another one of those wonderful videos where I essentially state that my retirement is on the horizon. And I know that I have done those kinds of videos in a reoccurring trend, and I get sucked back into or talked into staying and keeping my channel alive in the sense of fragrance review material. I think this time is going to be a little bit different, and I'm going to explain to you the reasons why. First and foremost, let me cover with you my scent of the day, and please comment down below what you are wearing as well, as I'm very interested. I obviously would not be here with this channel if I was not. So, I'm wearing the ever so beautiful Allure Homme Edition Blanche. This is the Eau de Toilette version. As you can see, my bottle is pretty well fucked. Yeah, no, it's got cat hair on it, yeah, because it's all sticky from when I first got this bottle. It was a tester bottle. This was years ago, and on the top was the price. There's like a price sticker, and I ripped it off, and like some of the adhesive stayed on. So forevermore, it is now the bottle cap that collects the most schmutz. Okay, dust, cat hair, you name it. If it's floating on by, it's like the Venus flytrap of cologne bottle caps. Okay, so it collects everything. And so this fragrance is what I would consider to be probably the best from the Allure line. I think it's the unicorn of the Allure line, right? You know, everyone's looking for the EDT. My bottle's about 90% full because I rarely use it, to be honest. It's something I definitely enjoy, but I don't know. I just don't pick it out that much when I'm looking for a casual fragrance. But that's my scent of the day today. Often overlooked by fragrances that came after, like, you know, this little guy right here, Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, which I also adore. I think that this fragrance is astounding. I hate those people that say that you can't enjoy Allure Homme Sport or Eau Extreme or Bleu de Chanel or whatever, Issey Miyake, L'Eau d'Acy or Acqua di Gio because their nose is just so sophisticated. Well, great, that's fine and dandy. I've got my nose on $1,000 bottles, and I've got my nose on $25 bottles, and you can enjoy all of it. That's the big secret, right? I'll let you in on it. Here's my TED Talk. You can enjoy anything if you want to. It's all about perspective, man. It's all about perspective. All right, so let me bring you to the big news here, which probably seems obnoxious for a lot of people that have known me for a long time when I've done these sorts of videos, and then I come out with one after a while goes by, and then it's like video after video after video, right? I do this probably like once every couple years. So for all of you that know, that have gotten a little bit closer to me, obviously you know that I have simultaneously worked full-time, overtime every week, at least 50 to 60 hours in healthcare. I am getting my bachelor's and go to school full-time. And I'm a filmmaker, okay? All three at once. Great. I don't need an award, whatever. I'm not looking for validation. But for all of you out there that may be doing several big jobs at once, like being a parent and working full-time and going to school and blah, 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 we all know that it's tiresome. It wears you thin after a while, okay? And I'm not as young as I once was. I'm almost 30. And back when I was, you know, up until 25 or 26, I could run on 3 hours of sleep and somehow still be motivated and have all of the energy that I need in the world. Nowadays, if I don't get at least 6 hours of sleep, I am a royal prick, and I have like fog brain. I can't function. All that to say, everything seems to be paying off now. With the film that I did last summer, we are racking up the opportunity to be able to be participants in film festivals, and we're getting awards, and you know, it's paying off. Hey, Hello? I'm making a video. No, you're okay. Which part? The part where you're yelling? What are you yelling about? Is it because you want French toast? I can't wait for dinner time. I'm making French toast.
Are you making a video and you're just gonna keep all this in?
Yeah. What are you doing? Hi.
Oh, he looks cuter than I do.
You're choking me.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye. But seriously, French toast for dinner. So when you know that you're being stretched in a million different directions, you know that Hi, Matilda. Matilda May. Yeah, I just bashed my elbow. All that to say that you know, my filmmaking career and whatever is definitely going to take precedence over everything else, and things are looking like there's a lot more opportunity, which means that I have to invest as much time into that and really start working. I mean, I've been working at this for 6 years now, but I really have to start grinding even more so now that we're kind of making some waves. So, that being said, in the background, I have been selling off my collection because I knew that I came to this conclusion. I talked to several of my closer friends. Rush knows about it. My very good friend Joey Maskey knows about it, that I really have come to terms with. This is no longer something that I find obtainable for me to continue in a regular pattern. So in the background, I've been quietly selling off most of my collection to basically round out my collection to be the perfect 15. Okay, I just want 15. Because I've had the same reoccurring things that I've purchased year after year. When I finish up a bottle, I know what I like. And to be honest with you, in the last probably, no, we'll call it 3 or 4 years, I've maybe found like 3 to 5 in the last 4-ish years that I have been like head over heels in love with all the other ones that I've bought on a reoccurring basis. So to me, that's kind of the sign that I can slow my roll. There are so many good reviewers out there that everyone else can watch. It's not as if it's such a small community anymore where there's only like 5 or 10 of us, like it kind of was at one point, where when you lose a reviewer, you lose a grand amount of content and information. It's not like that anymore. We have so many different variations of the kind of entertainment that can be brought to you through fragrance reviews. There are mainstream reviewers. There are niche reviewers, you know, like Christo and Eugene, and there are the fundamental masters like Mark from Robes 08. There are the creatives like George from Fragrance Apprentice. There are the new casual, gentlemanly, all-inclusive men that really make it so that everyone feels like their voices are heard, like my friend from Gensense, Ashton. There are so many good reviewers that I simply cannot name and, you know, rattle off in 5 minutes even, because there's just so many, and there's such an array of wonderful voices out there that I feel comfortable enough to say that, like, you guys don't really need me. You don't really need me. I'm the smart-ass, loudmouth fragrance reviewer that tends to dive deep into the background of nostalgia and all that kind of stuff, and I really do appreciate that there are people out there that love that kind of content. I wouldn't continue to make it otherwise. As you guys can see, I've been at this for 10 years and the numbers don't really reflect that. So it's never been about numbers for me. It's never been about popularity for me. It's always been a driving force that you guys enjoy it. You know, you enjoy me and having a conversation with me, and I enjoy having the conversation with you. So that all being said, I don't think necessarily that this is a forever goodbye. It's just a over the course of the next few years, let's call it 1 to 3 years, this channel is going to be pretty well dormant, I think. Other than maybe the occasional pop-up, maybe like a quick fall fragrance list, or maybe a classic. I've yet to review things like Amouage Jubilation 25, or even Edition Blanche I wanted to get to, because it's such a fragrance that's been talked about so many times and revered as one of the classics in Fragcom. There are certainly things that are worth talking about that I could pop my head up out of my film seclusion over the next couple years, but I just wanted to let you know that it will be very far and very few between. Hello?
I can't. I still gotta live my lifetime just because you're making a video. I love you. Goodbye.
I love you. Bye. That all being said, Molly Sue and I just wanted to let you know that you may not see me very often anymore. And I didn't want it to be a surprise. I wanted to keep everybody informed that it's not because of a lack of passion, or that I've disappeared off somewhere or whatever. Simply, duty calls. Make all the jokes you want. Make that memeable. Duty calls. I just want you all to know that the last 10 years of being involved in the fragrance community and reviewing and making some really wonderful friendships have been a complete pleasure, and I certainly am grateful for anyone that has enjoyed the content that I've pushed, that has reached out to me on a personal level, and to anyone that has made any kind of friendship beyond fragrances with me. I just want you all to know how much I appreciate you and your viewership and your friendship. And I hope that you all can understand where I'm coming from, and that you look forward to the day when a video abruptly pops up and it's little old me and my smart ass mouth talking about some smelly water with you all. That being said, I hope you're all doing wonderfully, and I hope that I can continue to do my job with being supportive with you guys and the other reviewers, and I certainly will. I'll continue to watch, and you know what? I do promise this. If there are other reviewers at any point in time that want me on their channel, like Joey, or Joey Canole, or Mark from Robes08, or Ashton, or anyone who wants to do a collaborative video of any kind, or a live stream, then I'm always going to be there. I will always be 100% down with that. However, the personal pushing and pursuing of fragrance reviews on a solo level, I'm certainly taking a step back. We'll call it a sabbatical for the next couple years, where you might see the occasional video that pops up here and there, maybe once every year, or once every 6 months. So that being said, everyone stay safe, stay happy, and pursue the things that make you happy, and create more joy and have gratitude for the small things in life, because there's just not enough of it. I hope you all stay well and stay safe. I'll talk to you all soon.